Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's body language decoded. Have you ever wondered what Prince Harry or his fiancée Meghan Markle are thinking? Only they know for sure, but that doesn't mean we can't glean clues by studying their body language. Here's a look at what two experts who specialize in nonverbal cues see in the royal couple's physical gestures. Blanca Cobb, a psychologist, says it's clear from the couple's constant touching that they're deeply in love. You tend to touch somebody you love, who you feel emotionally connected with, she says. It's very natural to do that, and they do that a lot, she said in a telephone interview with KTV News. CA from North Carolina. Denver-based body language trainer Tracy Brown agrees. We don't see a big shift between them from day to day, she says. That's in contrast to some couples that Brown has analyzed, like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, who appear more on again off again, she says. We see them totally on the same team, Brown says. Cobb stresses that although they're more physical than the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, that doesn't mean Prince William and Kate Middleton aren't also crazy about each other. They show it in the smiles, and they will get physically close to each other but not touch, Cobb says. The difference is likely cultural, according to Cobb. Markle is from the United States, where public displays of affection are more accepted. Middleton is from the United Kingdom, where people are more reserved, Cobb says. Harry wants the photographers to back off. Some royal watchers have noticed that Prince Harry is often seen with his arm bent at the elbow and his forearm across his stomach, sometimes with fingers tucked in between the buttons of his jacket. Brown calls this just his little protection habit. That's him putting a barrier between himself and, usually, photographers, she says. When people feel threatened, they'll guard the solar plexus area, she explains. Cobb says she's seen Prince Harry with his arm bent like that so many times that it may just be his go-to move. But she agrees that protection is also a plausible explanation, especially considering that it seems to happen in situations where there are a lot of cameras clicking. When you cover your midsection that way, it can be perceived as a psychological blocking or distance from something that you're not comfortable with, Cobb says. You're protecting your vital organs. Even if you're born in front of cameras, which Prince Harry was, it still can be too much sometimes, Cobb says. Cobb says it's important to pay attention to the context to accurately assess body language. When the prince is in less stuffy situations where there aren't as many photographers around, he appears to show more confidence, she says. One example is from February 2017, when Harry was hanging out with rugby players. The photos show 4 fingers in his pocket but his thumb exposed. When your thumb is exposed, it's a sign of confidence and feeling strong, Cobb says. Markle isn't always comfortable in her new role. Markle is often photographed with her hand on or near her neck. Cobb explains that Markle's tendency to reach for her neck is likely a sign of discomfort. When you're nervous, you're uncomfortable, a little anxious about something, that's what women typically do, Cobb says. If she's wearing a necklace, she might move fiddle with the charm or move the clasp of necklace to the back of her neck. It could be that this is a new role. People are looking at her differently than when she was an actor walking the red carpet, she adds. That's why it's so important that Meghan has Harry to lean on, according to Cobb. When Markle is out with Prince Harry, he will put his hand on her back as she's engaging with the crowd, she says. That's his way of saying, honey, you're doing great, I got you.